There's multiple reasons why we're out here, but the biggest one is just to protect these children that are right over here. If this site gets built, there's an unmeasurable amount of dangers that can happen to them.
We believe in the safety of these children here at the middle school behind us, and we believe in the safety of this planet, which is our grandmother.
Really just seeing the kids, especially playing and how close they are to where this project will be completed, that really, I felt like it wasn't even a choice for me at that point. It's just, it's what my heart was telling me to do, was, to protect these children, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're doing.
My name is Megan Meyer, and I'm a resident of Greeley, Colorado, born and raised. Standing in the ball field at Bella Romero, behind me is the beginning phases of a 24-well pad project for extraction oil and gas. This project, if it is completed, this school will become the most fracked school in the United States of America, because of the wells that already exist in the area. These kids come out here and they play on these ball fields. So while extraction is within their legal rights to drill over here, because they're over 1,200 feet from the school building, the bricks are protected, but the children are not when they're outside. One of the biggest risks here is benzene, and benzene has been linked to heart defects, cancer, and as you know, children who are smaller, they're more susceptible to these hazards than adults. As far as Weld County, we have an F for air quality from ozone pollution, and so there has been a huge increase in asthma attacks and respiratory infections in the area. A project like this is going to contribute more to that. I wouldn't be surprised if this project's complete if more children go home with asthma symptoms. Also, on the other side of this project is the Platte River, which isn't our drinking water, but still it's a lively river with an ecosystem, and if there was any sort of spills or accidents around there, that river would become even more toxic than it already is. From previous spills during the 2013 floods we had.
It's going to be the size of a strip mall if completed. And they put the pipeline in to say it will minimize noise, but it's a 15-month construction, which will include 22,000 different trucking runs. But the main thing about this project, it is a clear-cut case of environmental racism. Bella Romero Academy, it's a middle school in Greeley. It's predominantly Latino community, 89%. 93% of the students there come from low-income families. And before they put it at this site, they wanted to put it at Frontier Academy in Greeley, which is a predominantly upper class and white school. And the parents didn't like that, so they put it here at Bella. For being peaceful and everything, we're still being labeled by Greeley's media as extremists. And we're just people trying to protect the children. It seems a little extreme to me to ignore the health and, the possibilities of damage to not only the environment but the children of this project. That seems a little extreme to me to ignore that. With extraction, they had to create a flow chart. It showed what direction any spillage or leakage, whatever it may be, from the site would go. And the direct flow of any leakage from this fracking site would go directly into the school. And still, that didn't stop it.
I would like to point out too, and there hasn't been enough research or studies done to prove causation, but there is correlation between the oil and gas boom in Weld County and child-infant mortality rates. Our child-infant mortality rates are higher than in neighboring counties. While they've gone down some in the last few years, thanks to interventions from the health department, the biggest cause of infant mortality in Weld County is connected to low birth weights and premature births.